Hey guys, what's up? My name's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. So, I just wanted to piggyback off of Leonard's video called Recovering from Heroin, and I wanted to share my experience recovering from the disease of addiction, and specifically IV methamphetamine, IV Roxy abuse or addiction, and heavy benzos. About I would just be abused and was addicted to benzos for over 10 years. But my drugs of choice intravenously were cocaine, methamphetamine, and Roxy. And so he had gotten a message from somebody named Evil Monkey, and he was talking about how he is a couple days sober and he's really like struggling because he's looking at himself in the mirror and he's like, am I ever going to look normal again? Like he says that his face is all drawn in and he's got wrinkles and he just looks like he's old when he's really not. He's only 28. And I just kind of wanted to talk with you guys and share that, when I was in my active addiction, I looked the same way. I'm going to post some pictures here in the thumbnail and on my community tab to show you guys exactly what I looked like in active addiction. But this is what I look like now. My skin is clear. I have like a glow to my skin. It's healthy. I'm full. I have a full face. I've got my weight back on. My hair's like long and healthy. And my teeth, I got my teeth fixed and cleaned and, looking right. And all that has happened over time in my recovery. When I first got sober, you guys, I still looked I looked rough because I was, still very, very malnourished and just very sick, just sick. But I'm here to tell you that when you get into recovery and you start working on yourself on the inside, the outside will start reflecting what you feel on the inside. It just takes time. Don't stop before the miracle happens. If I can tell you anything, it's that. Don't give up until the miracle happens, because if I had stopped at 6 months, then I wouldn't have been able to see, hey, look where I'm at today. Look, I can hold a job. I can take care of my son. I can help other people. I have my husband and I are both sober and living our lives right. And I never thought I would be at this point. My experience in active addiction was horrendous. I took myself to the bottom. I took myself to homelessness. I took myself to shooting up and using needles after people. I contracted hepatitis C. I did a lot of things that were just like horrible for my body. I shot up all over my body wherever I could get a vein. Specifically in my neck, in my breasts, in my arms, and I'm not proud of that. But the obsession to use was so great that if I couldn't hit in my arm, I would go somewhere else that I could, and that's where my addiction took me. And I'm not proud of that, but that is my experience, and I have to share it with you guys because I want to help you not make the same mistakes I made. During my active addiction, you guys, I would do anything for drugs. I would steal, I would lie, I would cheat, I would manipulate, I would use my body and my looks to get drugs. But the farther you go into your addiction, your looks are always going to be there. And so as a woman, my looks started to go downhill because I was getting so bad in my addiction and I was losing so much weight. My hair started falling out. I had black circles under my eyes that were so deep, you guys. It looked like I was dying from the inside out. That's what was happening. Drugs were eating me from the inside out. And they affected me in all types of ways in my health too. And so if you're just getting sober and you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're going, how could I have let myself get this far? Don't get distracted by what you're looking like right now, because that's not going to last. You're going to get better. You're going to get your weight back. You're going to start feeling better. Your skin's going to start glowing again, because that's just what happens when we go out, when we're in active addiction. We don't pay attention to our bodies. We don't take care of our skin or our hair or teeth, and we let everything go because the most important thing to us is that drug. You know, when you're a heroin addict, you're not thinking about, taking a shower, brushing your hair, taking care of your oral hygiene every day. You're thinking about how can you get that next fix because you're sick. And so I'm going to put a picture up in the thumbnail, and I want you guys to go over to the community tab and look, because I posted some pictures over there of what I looked like when I was in active addiction, and I put the year and everything. So I hope that kind of shows you guys, like, you can come back from it. I never thought I would look anything better than what I was. I thought I was going to be looking crazy for the rest of my life. But God has restored me, you guys. And that's the only way I can explain it to you, is that a miracle. My higher power has restored me and made me new. And I am forever grateful for that second chance at life. And I will do anything I can to share recovery with other people and encourage you to make the same changes. Because living a life of addiction, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. We might say, oh, I like getting high. I like the feeling. But really think about it. Do you like that? Do you like it? Or are you just masking some feelings that you're hiding underneath? Because 9 times out of 10, that's what it is. We're running from ourselves. We can't stand to look ourselves in the mirror, And I had to stop hating myself. I had to stand and look at myself in the mirror and take responsibility for all the stupid stuff I was doing and all the people that I was hurting. And I had to stop being selfish. I had to stop being self-centered and stop just thinking about me. And I had to actually reach out and get help. And I had to actually take suggestions and listen to what people were telling me. And I had to stop being the boss, because you know what? I didn't know shit. And most likely, you don't either if you're in active addiction. So instead of driving yourself farther into the grave, shut up, ask for help, stop. Because that's what's happening. You think that you know what's best for you. But if you did, you wouldn't be in this situation. If you knew what was best for you, you wouldn't be shooting drugs. If you knew what was best for you, you wouldn't be getting high. Ask for help, reach out and get help from somebody who knows better. And don't be ashamed to ask for help, because that's what's keeping you in active addiction. There's no shame in needing help. The only shame there is sticking and staying in active addiction. Stop it. Get out of there. Reach out for help. I love you guys. I'm going to put these pictures up so y'all can see, because it's a drastic change in the way that my skin, my face, my eyes, you can just see that I am so zooted in all these pictures. So anyways, I love you guys, and don't forget what tomorrow is, Tuesday. So tomorrow night we do our Alcoholics Anonymous big book study at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time here on my channel. So that's Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time here on Real Talk Recovery. We will do the AA Big Book study, and then on Friday we do our MAT support group at 7 Central. So Tuesday and Friday. So I hope you guys will come and join our little family. And I love you guys, and I hope you have a great night. And you can recover, okay? All you have to do is become willing to reach out for help and make the changes and take some direction. Just become willing, honest, open-minded, and willing. Reach out for help. Take suggestions. Let someone else guide you. You don't know what's best for you anymore. You need to let someone else help you. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.